Today's class is quite ab-based. Obviously you haven't been in the class for a while and this is a tougher class than I sometimes do. So if you need to take a break at any point, please do. So good morning, YouTube. We're going to stand at the back of our mat to start the class today. And I would like you please to have your feet about a hip distance apart. And I'd just like you to close your eyes for a moment for me, please. And bring your focus to the connection of your feet on the mat. So often what I see is people having all of the weight in their heels and then their knees lock out and then the lower back kind of just stiffens up or just falls out of its natural position. So let the knees just soften a little. Think weight in the heels, the balls of the feet and all 10 toes. So let us pick up our toes, spread them wide, and then just place them down onto the mat. Let your arms hang heavy, and with your eyes just closed for a moment, I want you to take a long and deep breath in, and then exhale completely. Let go of every last drop of breath. And then again, when you breathe in, I want you to feel how the ribcage expands, front, back, sides. And as you exhale, exhale completely. One more time, breathe in for me through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And when you're ready, just open your eyes for me. Just get accustomed to the light again. And then we lift our arms up as we breathe in. And we take our arms wide as we exhale. And as we lift the arms up, think about pulling in that bottom rib. Your back's not arching here. And your arms go wide, so we're just getting into the shoulders and the chest. And we lift. And this time, you nod your chin and you roll down. This is where I might lose my Christmas tree headpiece. And as you're rolling down, I just want you to pull your belly button up towards your backbone. You're looking towards your knees, and again, just check that they're not locked out. And the weight is definitely even throughout your feet, but just feel that stretch down the back of your legs, down your neck, and with your arms hanging heavy, just let them start to circle. They're hanging and swaying and circling, and you're letting go of any tension that you're holding onto in your shoulders. And when you're ready, just change direction. Get that real sense of release. And then they hang and you just drop a bit heavier. Nod your head yes for me. And shake it no. And when you're ready, come back to center. And let's stack our spine up for the count of 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And again, as you lift your arms, just watch the rib cage doesn't flare. So looking in front, reaching up, stretching wide, rolling down for me. And we're just gonna do that one more time. So we're letting go of any tension. You're hanging and you let those arms circle one direction. Just check again, the weight isn't just in your heels here. Change direction, please. Let your head go heavier. And let your arms hang. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Bring the weight so it's even in your feet and roll on up for 4 and 3. Stack the vertebra. 2 and 1. Without losing that rib cage connection, lift your arms. This time we're going to be walking out to our plank. Arms go wide, looking back at yourself. Straight away, your head is heavy. And we're going to walk our hands out about 3.5 large steps, let me get my hair out of the way, to a plank position. Now imagine the ceiling is dropped low and the back of the head, back of the shoulders and the back of the pelvis are all on that low ceiling, and then you push through both heels. Just hold it there for the stretch for your feet, down the back of the legs, and then shift the weight forwards to your toes so you're more over your wrists. And shift the weight back. And shift the weight forwards. Take it back for 2, make it deliberate, and forwards, and 1, and pause there. Take it into your upstretch, your downward facing dog, whatever you want to call it. So you are encouraging your heels down to the mat. You're pushing your bottom to the wall behind you and you're pressing your chest back towards your knees. Let your head hang. And when you're ready, we walk our hands into our feet, about 3.5 large steps again.
You hang at the bottom, you check your knees aren't locked, the belly's scooping up towards the spine, and rebuild your spine for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Ribcage connection, arms lift, arms circle. Warming up already. Roll on down. It doesn't take much, does it? Now what we're going to do is a very similar move to last one. So walk on out, please. It is up to you. So we did the last one with both feet on the floor. I'm going to hover my left foot up this time, but you listen to your body. Push to your right heel for 2 and back to your toes. Push back for 1, back to your toes, and we switch. So think about keeping your pelvis level. Left heel, go heel and toes and heel and toes and switch legs. Just 2 more. So the hovering leg is in line with your pelvis. Get as much from that stretch down the back of your leg as you can. Last one, we go heel, toes, heel, toes, both feet down. And again, give me an up stretch. It's really lovely to get that stretch and that movement through the feet. I don't know about you, but I don't spend much time focusing on my feet, and we really should do. Think how hard they work all day, every day. So here, really press your heels down. And walk your hands into your feet, please. Hanging, scooping the belly, looking back at your legs, and rebuild your spine. So your head is the last thing that comes up. The weight of the head is the aid in which is stretching your neck. Lift your arms up. Can we stretch even wider and then roll down? And we're going to go for some mountain climbers this time. So it's that single leg hover thing again, but what we're doing is just tucking the thigh close to our chest, so we're really firing up our abs. So hover the left leg and tuck the knee to the chest. Nothing else moves. Pause. Squeeze it tighter. Take it back and down. Nice and slow. Right knee in. Right leg back. Left knee in. Just check your head isn't going heavy. And take it back and down. Give me 3. Think about what your hands are doing. Press your hands away from the mat to keep that stability through your arms. Last one, please. And when you're ready, give me another up stretch. And just take a couple of deep breaths for me here. Your head is hanging. It's really tempting to look in front, isn't it? But just let it go. Can you press your chest back to your leggings a bit more? Beautiful. And walk your hands into your feet. Here at the bottom, I would like you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, rebuild the spine. Vertebra by vertebra, link by link. Lift the arms up. We're going to add to this one. Circle them. Roll on down. So we're going to do a mountain climber type move first of all. And then we're going to turn it into a bit of a hip stretch. So walk your hands out, please. Okay, just working on our left leg. So press the hands away from the mat. Tuck your left knee in. Now we're going to do a 1 leg up stretch or downward facing dog. And then lift your left knee to the ceiling. And then open your pelvis to the left hand side of the room. So twist down. Let your heel go more to the right hand side of your bottom. Lift that knee a bit higher up to the ceiling for me. Come to center. Shift the weight back into a plank and bring the knee into your chest. We're just going to do 2 more. So we lift up, knee up, twist and open the pelvis. And center, back to that plank with your knee into your chest. We're going to do 1 more, then we're going to step through to a pigeon. So we lift up, knee to the ceiling, open out the pelvis, open the whole pelvis to the left-hand side of the room. Come to center, and then we step the left leg through. Look at this. This Christmas thing is not going to work. I'm afraid it has to come off. Okay, so I want you to think about the left knee is facing out to the side of the room. Your right leg is long on the center of your mat, and just have a wiggle here and feel what position gives you the biggest stretch here through your hip and through the inner thigh. So you want the pelvis pretty level, but you're kind of pressing into the outside of your trousers. And then when you're ready, just take it deeper and relax into your stretch. Whew, I'm always really tight in this position. Okay, and let's just, I'm just going to look up so I don't muffle what I'm saying. Bring your focus to your breath. Notice as you're breathing in deeply and slowly and deliberately, it's just enhancing that stretch.
And then when you're ready, you walk your hands in. So we've done a lot of shoulder work, so we're just going to stretch out through the right arm now. So that right leg's still long. Bring your right arm in front of you. Lift it up to the ceiling. Sweep it back and gaze behind you. And then bring it forwards. So just a bit of shoulder and neck mobility. Take it up. Sweep it back. Bring it up and forwards. Just one more time. Spin the t-shirt all the way back. Bring it forwards. And this time take the hand down. Tuck your right toes under. The right knee comes off of the mat. And then you take the left leg back. Okay, we take it to our up stretch again before we do the other side. Okay, once again, press your chest back towards your trousers. Let your head hang. Can those heels go a bit heavier? And then walk your hands into your feet, please. At the bottom, just hang for a moment and stack the spine up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your arms up. Ready to do it again with the right leg. Circle, nod your chin. Pull the belly button up towards your backbone. And walk out those 3.5 controlled steps. Okay, so it is our mountain climber. First of all, right knee into your chest. Now, pike up, knee up to the ceiling and open out. Twist that pelvis, but I want that knee facing up rather than dropping down. Turn to face your mat again, pelvis and head. Back to your mountain climber, knee tucks in. Twice more, shift the weight backwards. Lift your right knee up and twist to open. And back to center. That knee tucks into your chest, into your plank. Last one, please. Lift it up. Twist and open for that stretch through the hip. And as we turn to face center, we step the right leg forwards and through. Okay, so in an ideal world, the shin would be parallel to the end of the mat. That's not happening with me. So I'm not going to force it, but I know what I'm looking for. Left leg long on the very center of the mat. Just have a little bit of a wiggle here. And then when you're ready, take it deeper into your stretch. Just watch your left leg isn't drifting out to the side of the room. And again, we breathe in deeply through our noses. And we exhale completely through our mouths. And again, breathe in for me. And as you breathe out, walk your hands in. I feel like I'm lifting my breastbone up between my arms. Left arm in front. Sweep it up and over. Gaze it all the way back at that hand. Lovely, finding our balance. And bring it forwards. It's always easier one side than the other. Take it up. As you take it back, just feel how the chest is opening. And bring it forwards. Just to about chest height. Last time, take it back for me. Look all the way back at those fingertips. And bring it forwards. Take your hand down. Tuck your left toes under. Shoot the right leg back. And go into your up stretch. Hold it here for a moment. Bring your focus back to your breath. Now we are in a moment going to walk our feet to our hands. We're going to keep our legs as straight as possible for as long as possible because we're going to come to the front end of our mat. So when you're ready, walk your feet in. Oh, I have to come to the tips of my fingers, which I'm pretty certain is a cheat. And if you need to bend your knees and walk in, of course you can. When you're ready, rebuild your spine for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lift your arms up. Take them wide and then cross your arms. We are going to take our right foot behind the left arm, just on my toenails. And I come on down. Oh, well done. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to have our knees bent, our feet on the floor now. And we're just going to get some more mobility through our spine. We're going to find flexion. Let's just cross our arms. I always think I'm a bit like a genie here. I'm going to turn to the side. I want you to breathe in. And as you breathe out, just tuck your tailbone between your legs. Come off of your sit bones and nod your chin to your chest. So feel like you're pressing your lower back into the waistband of your trousers. And when you're ready, we'll round up. And then we sit tall. So let your legs and your feet do whatever. Okay, come off of the sit bones. I'm keeping my legs together. I'm really spinning my pelvis under me. And then I'm going to round on up. I'm going to turn to face you now. And we come on down. So I want you to find the position where you feel like you could hold it all day. You're not tense here, but you feel strong. And come on up. Because next time we're going to find that position and we're going to add some rotation to it. So come on down. Now notice your elbows are the same height. Keep them the same height as you just twist to the right hand side of the room. Watch that your right elbow isn't dropping down. Come to centre. So keep your focus on your watch strap or the bony part of your wrist. So you twist, and as you're twisting, your neck's not just doing all the work. And centre. Are you still spinning your pelvis under you? Give me 4. Watch the right elbow isn't dropping. And centre. Now I want you to imagine your spine is like a flannel, like a face cloth. And here you're wringing out every last drop that you possibly can. Come to centre. So feel like you're spinning it. You're spinning, you're spinning. Can you get a tiny bit more for those waist muscles working? And centre, just strengthening your spine in rotation. Really draw your tailbone between your legs. Last one, please. Don't let your neck do all the turning. And come to centre. When you're ready, roll on up. Whew. And come on down again. So, in a moment, we're going to lift and lower our arms. I don't want you to lose this flexion of the spine. So just lift your arms as high as you can without anything else changing. And it might be smaller than my movement. It might be bigger than my movement. You can close your eyes if that helps you. Because for me, when I'm working out just by myself, when I close my eyes, I get such a better connection. I feel what's going on in my body so much more. Are you still spinning your pelvis under you? Just by moving the arms, hopefully you feel how it just challenges you. Squeeze your legs together for me. I've just got one more, please. Coming up. Lowering the arms down. And coming up. Oh, well done. We're going to reach our arms. I quite like to take one hand in the other here. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn to face one way, if I just show you. And I roll down that side of my back. I come through centre. I come up the other way and I roll up facing that wall, come to centre, then we'll change direction. So we've got this ringing out of the spine again. So let your legs do their thing. I do keep them together so I feel stronger. I reach my arms long. Now I'm going to twist to the left hand side of the room. Now I roll down on the left hand side of my back so the right side doesn't touch, just to about my bra strap line. And I come through centre, the arms go up to the ceiling. I turn to the right hand side of the room, really reach and then roll up on that side and come to centre. So let's get as much twist as we can. Take our time. You roll down on the right hand side of your back. When you're ready, you roll through centre. You're not resting there. Pause, twist a bit more to the left and roll on up. Ooh. It's really challenging, isn't it? Come to centre. Let's go left for 4. Those arms are reaching, so there's resistance there. You're rolling down. You go as low as you want to as you go through centre, but not to a point where having a rest. And we slowly pick up. Remember, if you get stuck, you can take your hands behind your legs. We've all got sticky spots, I promise you. They might be in different places, but we've all got them. Twist to the right. Melt the spine down. Can you twist a bit more? Oh, up and over with those arms. Twist a bit more to the left and come on up. Oh, remember, I've done this class already, so if my back's not looking very sticky, you should have seen it on the last class. Let's go left and down. Up and over with those arms. So you're drawing a big halo over your head. Oh, just one more, please. Come to centre. Go right and melt it down. And reach it over. Oh, and come on up. It's definitely getting more challenging as I go on. Oh, come to centre. And we're just going to have a little lay down for a moment. Mainly because I need one. So take a full body stretch. Okay, we're going to work on some teaser work. So I am going to be kind. I'm going to get a stop off your left leg, please, and take your hands behind the left thigh.
lift your head up, and when you're ready, you press your leg and the hand into each other, and we come up to this one leg teaser, and reach your leg long, and then bend it, my leg's shaking, and then melt the spine down. When you're coming down, I want you to focus on where those sticky spots are on the back, and it's no problem, but that's where we slow the down movement. Come on up. So again, if you wish, bend my knee, and if you'd like to, close your eyes, and you feel, where does your back feel like it's going to fall down to your mat? They are the sticky spots you want to work through. And we're just going to come up for one more on this side, please. So just getting this bit of a hamstring stretching at the top. Get a lovely reach, and bend and shake quite a lot, and then slowly down. And if you do fall, you know it's not the end of the world, we're still mobilising it. Take your left foot down, left leg long, hands behind your right thigh. Okay, so really lift the head up first of all. That starts the flexion of your spine. And we come up. And we lift that leg and reach it long. And we bend. Now on the way down, try and keep that thigh equidistant from your chest the whole time. So you don't want it drifting away, because that's just going to fire up our centre a bit more. Head lifts fully up, and then the leg and the hands press into one another. And we reach, and we bend, and we shake, and down. Okay, I want you to take that right leg long on the mat. So we're going to do a teaser with a twist. We've just pressed for it. I want you to take your left arm across your chest, just so you're not tempted to press it into the floor, because that might be cheating. Take your right arm to the floor behind you. So we're going to be lifting the left arm and the right leg. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, we lift, but then we're going to twist to face the left-hand side of the room. So the left leg centre, we're just twisting. And then we slowly come down, and the head and the foot and the hand come down at the same pace. So it's that slow movement. So let the foot rest down in between. I'm going to be kind. And then we lift up for 4. So I lift and I twist. Now again, ring out that spine. And then slowly you come down. Okay, head, hands, foot at the same time. It's the down movement for me where the work is. Give me 3. Bit more twist. So if you need to, remember you could take the hand away, tuck it behind that leg. So that could be a little bit of an aid. And 2. The other option would be letting the knee bend a bit here. Remember, my main focus is that twist of the spine. So if your knee's a bit bent, it doesn't matter. But remember, that slow movement matters to me. That is my focus. And that twist from the waist. So we lift and we twist. So remember, if you want to take your left hand behind your left leg to help, you can straighten that leg. You can bend it, twist a bit more. And then slowly take it all down. Getting trickier as it goes on. Okay, switch side. Left arm reaches. Right arm either behind your chest or on the mat if you need to use it as an aid. Inhale. And that exhale really helps to lift me. And I twist. Can you look over that right shoulder? And then take it down slowly. Slowly. Your arm and your leg goes really long. There's like an energy coming through the fingers and the toes. Give me 4. I feel I might be cheating. You're coming down a lot slower than me. So you're lifting and you're twisting, yeah, to the long leg. Twist a bit more, look over that shoulder. And then slowly down. Can you come down slower than me? Probably. Oh. I find this one so tricky. Give me 3, please. So maybe you can even come up slower than me. Oh, twist a bit more, leg a bit higher. And down. Oh, my foot definitely wants to come down quicker than my head. So I'm going to really focus not to let that happen. Or I'm going to try to. Twice more. So you twist, look over that right shoulder. Okay, focus, Louisa. Head and foot coming down. At the same time, slow it. Slow it. Slower. Slower? I sounded like a farmer then. Last one, please. Come on, up. And twist. Oh, look back over that right shoulder, lift your leg a bit higher. And melt your spine down. Whew, that does the job, okay. When you're ready, just draw your knees into your chest for a moment for me. And give your back a gentle rock side to side. And forward to centre.
Just turn your head from side to side. Make sure we're not gripping on in the neck. It can easily happen, so just take a moment to let it go. And bring your head to centre. This time I'm going to have my hands behind both knees. And we're going to do a couple of teasers like this. So the legs are squeezed together, the head comes up, and then we teaser up. And if you, the shaking is so bad. If you need to keep a soft bend in your knees, that's fine. And then we bend and we come down. Yeah, if you need a towel under your lower back, or even if you want to roll it up and tuck it under the lower back so it's got something to press in, please do. Head up, legs, press into the hands, and we come on up. Well done. And bend. And then slowly down. Just got one more. Come up to your teaser. Reaching your leg as long as you can. And when you're ready, just bend the knees, take your feet down, and take your fingers to face your bottom on the floor, just so we can open everything out. Keep those legs together, and I want you, please, to lift the hips up to the ceiling. Open everything out. Just watch your knees don't flare, and tap your bottom down. So we're not going to let our head fall back. As we lift up, you're looking to the top of the wall in front of you, otherwise it's a bit much on the neck. And tap your bottom down. Then we lift up. Again, make sure your knees aren't drifting out to the side of the room. Squeeze them. And lower. We are going to do some leg lifts on this one. So we lift up, we're coming up super strong. Now, without any wobbling or without too much wobbling, lift your left leg up. And take the foot softly down. So thinking about stability again. Right leg up. And of course there's going to be some movement, but as long as we're in control of the movement, give me 4, and down. And 3, where are we looking? Still to the top of the wall or to where the ceiling and the wall meet. And 2, are you pressing your hands away from the mat to keep those arms really strong, and down. Last one, please. Lift it. Lower it. Take your bottom down and mount your spine down. Just lift your arms up to the ceiling and rotate through those wrists a few times. Changing direction when you're ready. And we are going to take our hands and tuck them underneath our pelvis. So the palms are on the mat. Your bottom basically is on the back of your hands. And we're going to lift both legs up to the ceiling. I want you, please, to reach for your toes, try and touch the ceiling, and then we're going to crisscross our legs. And then if you wish, we start lowering the legs as we crisscross them. Now you go as low as you wish, but you make sure, and then we lift again, you make sure you're pulling your belly button in towards your spine, so your abs aren't starting to dome out into your t-shirt. So we're crisscrossing. Try not to whack the legs into each other, which I always do because I'm quite clumsy. And we're lowering and lifting, or you could just do it high up to the ceiling if you wish. So my legs are in a bit of a turnout when I'm doing this. So my toes, my heels kind of face in, my toes face out a little bit. And we keep going. So there's a lot of work going on here. Just check your neck is still long, you're gazing up to the ceiling. And we're going to lift. We're going to go for one more set down. We go down, 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take your knees into your chest and hug them in. Okay, getting deeper into the lower abdominals now. Press your arms down. I'm going to cross my ankles, have my knees wide. And I just want you to pulse the bum up and then lower it down. So pulse it, pause, and lower. Try and keep those shoulders down. Pulse it up and lower. We're going to go for 10 more. We lift, pause, and lower down. And 9. So you probably feel this is really opening out the lower back. 8. This is good prep for our rollover. Maybe you can pause a bit longer than I can. 7. Breathe. Make sure we're not holding our breath. We go 6. Pause. Whew, take it down. Try and keep your shoulders flat to the floor. 5. And 4 is a mini lift. And down. Let's go for 3. Hopefully you feel everything working here. And down. Twice more, please. Pause. and lower. Final time, little pause, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, take it down, take your feet to the floor and take a full body stretch for me. Really nicely done. And when you're ready, we are going to work into the obliques again. So I'm just going to get us to roll over onto our left arm. Now, my right hand is going to be on the floor for a bit of support. You could always put a towel under your hip if you're a bit bony in the hip. But I want you to imagine there's a pane of glass in front of you and a pane of glass behind you. And we lift our legs up and we try not to roll out of those panes of glass, and then lower your legs down. And lift them up. So when we lower them, they just kiss the mat, and then we lift up again, so there's no resting at the bottom. And I want you to feel how the waist muscles are working. The legs are squeezing together so that the entire legs are working. Try not to let this arm do too much work. Give me 3. And lower, don't rest though, kiss the mat. And 2. Think about that control, the pelvis not rolling all over the place. Last one, hold it here. Top leg lifts for 8 and lengthen it down. And 7. So I can feel I'm twisting a bit here. I'm really having to focus. The bottom leg is not moving. 5, let your head go on your arm. Try not to take tension. 4, can we keep that bottom leg a bit higher? Give me 3, top leg reaching the whole time. 2, last one, lower it down. Now the top leg stays still, lower your bottom leg and lift it. Ooh, lower, it's really tricky, isn't it? And we lift. So I'm definitely feeling my waist muscles working now. I feel like my hand's probably doing more work than it should be doing. And I'm feeling the inner thigh for sure on that bottom leg. Give me 3 and 2. 1, hold it there. Scissor your legs and scissor them the other way. And give me 6. Get as much from it as you can. Give me 5 and 4. 3, energy still coming from the toes. 2, can your legs lift a bit higher? Last one, bring them together, pulse, put them up together, get them up, give me 6, 5, it's so painful. 4, 3, 2, 1, take it down. That really shouldn't be that difficult, but it is. Okay, when you're ready, I'm going to spin you over to face the other way. Are we okay at home? Hopefully we're going to feel our waist as work tomorrow. Okay, so again, it might be different one side than the other as well. That's perfectly normal. Pane of glass in front, behind, head heavy. Psych myself up. And then lift those legs. And they lower to kiss the mat. And we lift. And we lower. So we're getting this real lateral movement into the spine when we're doing this as well. Give me 4. My hands, my knuckles are going white. And 3, which kind of suggests I might be cheating a little bit, and lower. 2, try not to roll backwards and forwards too much. And 1, hold it there. Top leg 8, lengthen it down. Top leg 7, reach from the hip as you lower it. And 6, can we get that bottom leg a little bit higher for me? I know it's painful, but also we know it's not for too long. And we know it's really good for us. 4, and 3, I'm trying not to turn this into a white knuckle ride. And 2, whew. Last one, lower it down, but lift both legs a bit higher there. Bottom leg kisses the mat, and then you meet with the other top leg. Lower and lift. 6, 5, 4, let go of tension in that shoulder. Basically a reminder for myself. 3, lift it a bit higher each time. 2, you know we're so close. And 1, hold it there, we scissor. And we scissor, but we don't lose that height. Give me 5, 4, 3, reach from the hips. 2, 1, almost there, legs together, higher, pose. 8, 7, 6, 5, Oh, this bottom hip seems to be a bit bonier than the other. Legs closer together. 2, 1. Oh, take it down and lay down on your back for a moment. Just roll over. Okay. Have your knees bent, feet on the floor, heels close to your bottom, and then let your knees drop out to the side. Oh, add a bit of pressure if you wish with your hands. So I want the feet flat together, little toe, big toe. Knees dropping wide, so you just stretch out the inner thighs. And bring your focus back to your breath for me. As you breathe in, I want you to feel how the rib cage expands out to the front, to the back, to the sides. And as you exhale, just let those legs go heavier. And again, breathe in deeply. And exhale completely. And then your knees close, and you're just going to draw them into your chest and give your back a gentle rock from side to side. And take your feet to the floor. Okay, so we're going to get into the obliques even more. You can tell that's my real focus today. The head lifts, the shoulders lift, the arms hover. Now, I don't want it lifting all the way up, but I want you to reach to that right ankle and reach to the left ankle. Reach to the right ankle, reach to the left ankle. So my knees are moving a bit, but I'm trying not to let them move too much. Give me 8 and 7. Can you reach past the ankle now? 6, 5. I'm not looking up to the ceiling, otherwise that's going to go into your neck. Your chin is slightly nodded. Give me 3, 2, 1. Pause here. Legs up. Give us 100. Breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze your legs. Focus on your breath. Stability through the rest of the body whilst your arms are pumping. Now, if you needed to, if your neck is taking any tension, you could take your hands here and focus on the breath, or you could take your head down, reset for a moment, and come back up. Now, if you wish, you extend your legs, but you really listen to your body. Halfway through, yeah, definitely. You're still working hard. If you take your hands behind your head like that, I really feel I'm working so hard, shoulders higher. Beating your arms again when you're ready. We've got 2 more sets. Breathing in. You could lower your legs a bit if you wish. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pause. Oh, take a full body stretch. Very, very well done. Take a moment to yourself. I don't think that was even 100 today. Normally I go over 100. But when I'm doing it all, suddenly we just go for 80. Okay, switch your arms around, hug your knees into your chest, and rock yourself up. Okay, so we're going to go to the centre of our mat, so I'll get you to face the wall if that's okay. So you're in the centre of your mat with your legs together. Now we're going to go for a bit of a thigh stretch, so I'm going to turn to the side profile so you can see. So high knees, those thighs stay together, your arms are reaching in front. Now just lean back, but you're strong as you're leaning back. And then come on up. Legs together. Ooh, feel like you're spiraling your thigh bone inwards to keep them together. Lean back, ribs in, hips open, and come on up. Feel there's this strong line from the knees to the crown of the head. Give me 4. And then come up taller. Legs closer together. 3. And I'm watching in the reflection in my glass. And come on up. They need to stay together, knees together. Give me 2. Squeeze the inner thighs, spiral those thigh bones inwards, and come up. Oh, don't get to the point of no return, April. Lean back, that was a good one. Oh, I don't know what happens if we go to the point of no return. I expect it's not pretty. Come on up, lower your arms. Okay, so you're in the right place on your mat. We are going to take our arms wide, Take your left leg long, and we cartwheel over. Take your hand behind your head. Now, I want more rotation. So I am going to keep that right arm straight. I'm going to spin my ribs to face down to the mat and take my left leg behind. I've got a wall in the way. I bring the leg forwards and I look up to the ceiling. Elbow wider. Give me 4. Spin down. And your leg goes forwards as your ribs go up and your elbow goes wider. Give me 3. And leg comes forwards for 3. Just taking our time. Leg back for 2. Can you reach it longer? And forwards. One more time. Sweep the leg back. Facing down to your hand. Right arm is still straight. Kick the leg forwards. And then bring your leg to centre and your elbow to centre. Hold it here, look in front, pulse your leg 8. So working into those waist muscles, but so much more. Look in front, 5, small and high, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. And come on up with a bit more grace and control than I did. Oh, it's so tough. Take that other leg long. Okay, cartwheel over. Take your hand behind your head. Okay, so longer with the leg. Imagine I've got your ankle, I'm pulling it long. And it sweeps back. You look down to that left hand, left arm still straight. Leg sweeps forward, you look up. Elbow goes wider. Look down. And look up. More length for the leg. Give me 3. Can you feel yourself almost spinning around your spine as you go down? And 2. And leg goes forwards. One more time, we're very nearly there. I have worked you very hard today. There's only 10 minutes left of the class. Spin the ribs up, leg forwards, and then come to your midline. Pulse your leg, 8, 7, 6. Bring that left foot in line with that left knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on up. Bring yourself down. Well done, lay down on your back for a moment. And we're just going to stretch out the bum muscles. So, let us, if you've got a ponytail when you're laying down, always take it out. Otherwise it sort of changes the neck alignment. You want your neck to be long. Place your right ankle on your left thigh. Press that knee away from you for a moment. Just breathe into your stretch. Let everything settle. And then take your arms wide, palms facing up to the ceiling. Let your legs roll to the left, and you look over your right shoulder. That right knee is pressing away from your body, so you're stretching out all those waist muscles that you've worked hard. And then knees into centre. Turn to the left. Pull down on your left thigh with your right ankle. I love this stretch so much. So really pull down on the outside of that left leg. And come to centre. And when you're ready, just take both hands behind your left leg. Take your head down if you can, and just pull in to stretch out the outside of the right hip a little bit more. A couple more breaths into your stretch. And when you're ready, take both feet to the floor, untangle your arms and legs, give your bum a bit of a wiggle, and then we'll reset. So, left ankle on your right thigh. Press the knee away. And then take your arms away. So palms up so the chest is open. The whole time the left knee is pressing away from you as it rolls over to the right hand side of the room. I'm definitely tighter this side. This is much trickier for me. Look all the way over the left shoulder, which is your point of stability. Still make sure that left knee is not dropping in towards you. Through centre, knees and chin. Legs left now, chin to the right. As you pull down on the outside of the right leg, you might even feel the bottom stretching out a little bit. Feel that lower back stretching. And come to centre. Okay, hands behind your right leg. So pull both legs in towards you. But again, it's still this left knee. We're trying to get it away from us, even though we're pulling both knees in. Can you get a little bit more from the stretch? So again, watch the legs not falling in. Oh, I've lost it. It's pressing away. And when you're ready, untangle your arms and legs. Hug both knees into your chest. And you rock yourself up. Okay. And we're going to take ourselves into a mermaid position. So put your right foot on your left thigh. And left leg's tucked behind. Now you can have your hands here on the front of your head, or here on the back of your head. Another teacher friend of mine did this the other day, and I thought it was quite nice actually. Rather than pulling down, you kind of press the head and the hands into each other. It's a lovely position for the neck. So this left leg, I want you to pick it up and reach it forwards. If you've got room there, you might need to wiggle. Sweep it back. Now I'm trying to keep my upper body really quiet right now. And I kick the leg forwards. And I sweep it back. So again, we're getting hip. We're getting into the waist. Reach it forwards. Reach it back. So I'm trying to stay lifted in my breastbone. Go forwards for 4. Back for 3. My leg's shaking again. Forwards for 2. Back for 1. Now hold it there. As the knee comes in towards you, twist to face it. Lovely. And then twist away from it as it goes back. And twist to face it. And twist away from it. Try and keep that leg the same height. Give me 4. And sweep it back. So the bend in the knee stays the same now. So it stays bent as you come in, really get that thigh close to you. And away. And 2. And away from the leg. Come to center. Take it down. Oh, take your right hand down. And we're just going to side bend over, stretch out the waist. And then I ping myself up and take it the other way and just stretch. And give me 2. And give me 1. Give me a big stretch. And then we're going to just sit tall and swivel the legs the other way. So you have now got your left foot on your right thigh. Try and sit tall into this. Hand in front or behind of your head, whatever works for you. If that's really tricky, you could have a hand on the floor for a bit of stability, but I think we're all okay. Pick your back leg up. Reach it long at this point of the exercise and bend it back, upper body quiet. Reach it long, I've got to keep an eye on the time. And sweep it back. And I want you to feel when the leg goes behind, you're getting this beautiful opening in the front of the hip. Give me 4 and 3. Try and keep those elbows wide if we can. And 2 and 1. This is where the leg stays bent, but the thigh comes in towards you. You're twisting your t-shirt. And you twist away from that bent leg. And you twist into it. Can you feel all those waist muscles working? And twist away. Give me 4. Try not to let that leg drop lower. And away for 3. And 2. And away. Ooh. Last one, please. Really wring out the spine. Oh, come to center, take it down. Well done, right hand down to the mat. And just side bend, just stretch it out. Whatever way, because we're going to go the other way anyway. And take it the other direction. And give me 2. And one more time, get that deep stretch. And we're going to roll onto our front now for a little bit of swan dive. So we've just been stretching the front of the hips ready for this. We are going to work, actually, no, we're not going to go straight into swan dive. Let us have our arms crossed, please. Legs are together. Keep your forehead on your hands or on your arms. I want you to please hover the arms up. The forehead stays on the arms so we know the lift is coming from this mid-back. And then lower down for me. Just 3 more, please. Lift up. And release down. Give me 2. And down. So your elbows are still wide when you're up, as they were in the last move. Lift up. Pause here. Just feel where the work's coming from. Probably around your bra strap line, maybe up a bit. And take it down. Take your hands under your shoulders, ready for swan dive. Watch those elbows don't drift out. So let's get that same lifting feeling we just did. I look up in front of me, the breastbone hovers. So the only back bend type thing we're doing is that mid-back. After that, you just press into your hands to come up to your swan, where you lift your breastbone up between your arms. Lovely. Legs are closer, mine are drifting. and then come on down. So you know in thigh stretch, I would say legs closer together. Feel like you're spinning your thigh bones inwards. Do that here. So you hover the breastbone and press into your hands. Feel that stretch from the front of the hips. Your elbows go backwards as you lower down. We're going to add our legs on the next one. Upper body first. Okay. Legs closer. Right, thank you. Right leg lifts as your upper body comes down. Right leg goes longer as your upper body comes up. The legs meet each other. Left leg, please. And it reaches long as you lower it down and it touches your right leg. Give me 2, so on the right. Again, watch those elbows undrifting out. And lift up. And your left leg. And it lowers down as you lift the upper body up. We're going to do both legs now, please. So reach them long. Can you keep the knuckles of the big toes together? Oh, that makes my legs shake. Upper body up. Just 2 more, please. Reach your legs longer. And then lift your upper body up. Knuckles of the big toes are still together. Last one, please, with your legs. Reach them long, long, long. And lower them down. And when you're ready, just press yourself into rest position for me. Knees still together. Forehead into your knees. And give your bum a little wiggle side to side here. And when you're ready, we build your spine. Okay, stack the spine up, and I'm just going to get you to bring your legs in front of you. And I lay you on your back just to finish, so we can stretch out the waist a little bit more. I would like your feet really wide, so wide they're actually, you can feel the edges of your mat under your feet. Take your arms wide again, palms up to the ceiling. When you're ready, roll both knees to the left-hand side of the room and look over your right shoulder. Now your right shoulder stays down. Feel your right knee drop down towards the left heel. And then come through center with your knees and your chin. And your legs go right. And you look over to the left. And then let's just let that happen a bit more fluidly. We're going to go for 6. And the other way for 5. For that bit of a massage in the back of the head. 4, feel that right knee dropping lower each time. And 3, 2, and 1. And come to center and draw both knees into your chest. Give your back a gentle massage as you rock it from side to side. And come to center, bring your eyebrows up to your knees and rock yourselves up. And we're just going to take our legs long on the mat. Your feet are mat distance apart now. Your arms are long, chest height. Push your heels to the front of the room. Imagine there's a beach ball in front of you. Lift up and then you dive over it, reaching your fingertips in between your feet if you can. Push those heels more. And then stack your spine up, vertebra by vertebra. Imagine there's a wall behind you. And you're stacking the spine up the wall. And then again, we peel off of the wall, head, shoulders, mid-back. But remember, you've scooped out the abdominal area and reach. Push your heels more. And stack the spine up. Lovely, articulating up. One more time, we lift from the crown of the head. And we dive over. Scoop the belly button up and under the rib cage. Get that reach. And rebuild your spine. And lower your arms. And you are done. Thank you so much.